Quick message, guys. Hopefully, all the love that we've gave away will find its way back to us. A lot of us poured so much into somebody else, into other people, and it seems like we never get the same thing in return. But hoping and praying that that same love that we done poured out to everybody else come back to us tenfold. I know God got us. Just keep giving out love and keep having a pure heart and keep doing what's best for you. Despite what other people do, don't allow them to change you into somebody you're not. I'm going to always say that because it's easier said than done. Because, when somebody do something wrong to us, we be ready to get back at them. That's not right. Let God take care of that karma for you. So everything we put out there, it comes back to us. And I'm just waiting. Let's go, Chef. Follow me for more.
Anybody ever have that ability to know that they don't know how they gonna get something done, but they get it done? I admire my ability of that. Like, it's stuff that comes up in my life, and I just be like, man, how? How is this gonna happen? And I get still and get by myself, and I hear from God, and I get it done, and it just amazes me. And I'm thankful for the ability that I have to do those things, because a lot of people say I can't and they don't try. I have the ability to think I can't and push forward with I can, and I actually get the job done. And I just admire my ability. So anybody out there that think they can't do something, try. If you don't try, you won't know. If you don't try, you won't go. And I had to realize that there's so many things that I want in life. And every time I think about doing something, I pull back. But then when I step out there and I try and I give it a push, I get it done, and they just be like, wow, you actually did it. And that's what's going on in a lot of people's lives now. They don't have the ability to try and push forward. So they don't. And there's a lot of people out here with pure talent. Like, when I say pure talent, I mean less effort is possible. They get out here and they go for it. They get out here and they do it. They get out here and they run. They go with no effort at all and get it done. And it's like, wow. But then these same people don't have nobody to push them, or they don't have the ability to push themselves, and they still stuck in the same spot they was 10 years ago because nobody never believed in them, or nobody never told them they can, or they never believed in themselves because nobody never told them they was believable. And we lose out on a lot of talent in life like that, or a lot of opportunities, because we feel like we can't, because nobody's pushed us to be that person or even try to get past the norm in our lives. And I notice a lot of people hold people back because they're afraid that those people going to move past them. And it's just like, wow. Like, so many people have told me, you can't, you won't, and you ain't going to never get there. And every day that I get up and strive, every day I get up and make a video, whether I post it or not, every day I get up and make 4 or 5 videos, whether they come through or not on that day, they are there. That's why some days I can get up and post 5 and 6 videos back to back, because they already there. They already in an arsenal. I already done it. Or it's already pending. Whether I get the support that I need or feel like I want or not, I still get up and go, because God said go. If you don't go, how you gonna get there? I can help you get there, but you got to push past whatever is going on in your own personal life to even get there. And sometimes people don't get there because they don't have the directions to go. Get up and go. When I started my journey of making these videos and, putting myself out there, and I started this journey to help myself. I was in a bind so dark, I didn't never think I'd get out of it. And when I started the journey of helping myself, I started to heal internally, not even knowing at the moment that I was helping myself. I thought I just was speaking. But then every time I spoke, and these things happened to me, and these things came up about, and I start to feel better. I start to feel lighter. I start to be more. I start to see clear, and those things just start to happen, and I just kept going. Every day I keep going. So I'm putting these videos and things out for other people to know, but I'm also healing myself through the process. And that's what's keeping me going, because me knowing that I'm healing myself and able to become a much better person than I used to be, that's gold to me. It's like, wow, I didn't know that I could just speak myself into a blessing, or speak myself out of depression, or speak myself out of stress, or speak myself out of insecurities, or speak myself out of doubt. I didn't know those things until it started to happen. So in life, you have to start something to know something, and you got to know something to get something, and in order to get something, you gotta, in order to get something, you gotta do something. And in order to do, in the process of doing something, you figure out something. And once you figure out something, you gain knowledge. And once you gain that knowledge, you're able to share it. And that's a gift within itself. Knowledge is power. So when you learn these things and learn what's helping people, and the first person that you help is yourself. If you saying all these things and doing all these things and speaking every day and doing these things and you're not helping yourself, you're not doing anything, because you can't pour into people if you're not living that life. Eventually, you'll start to live that life. The initial take on me making these videos, I was dealing with a lot of those things that I was talking about. And I felt like I was a phony. However, those videos, they never hit the internet. They never made the internet. I got over 10,000 videos in my phone. Over, literally. And y'all ain't seen but maybe 2,000, 2,500. So that lets you know that I started speaking to this phone, to this camera, because I was broken. I didn't have nobody to support me. I didn't have nobody to talk to. I didn't trust nobody, because the people that's supposed to be there for me was the very people that's hurted me. So I didn't have nobody to pour into. So I had to pour into myself. And once I started pouring into myself, I was able to pour into other people. And here I am. So I'm living the life that I'm telling you guys that you don't have to deal with. You don't have to deal with no man treating you certain type of way. You don't have to deal with no job making you feel like you can't get nothing else. You don't have to deal with no friends dissing you behind your back and pretending they're your friends. You don't have to deal with no family that's supposed to be family but treating you like trash. You don't have to deal with nothing that you don't want to deal with. And that's what started me with these videos. When I was broken back in 2019, I was broken. Well, I'm 2020. Yeah, the beginning of 2020, March. When I was broken in that moment, from the very person that loves me, that I love the most, and I thought that loved me the most and would never tried me. That did something to me that took me skyrocketing. But I needed to go through that to get to where I'm at now. And I had to get through it. I couldn't get over it. Like I told you guys yesterday, get over something. You see that you see that big old hole that's left. You dealing with all those traumas that's left. And you ain't doing nothing but getting over it. So you scooting it to the side trying to live a better life. And it's going to come back and bite you in the butt because you ain't healed from it. You just tried to get over it and leave it like it ain't never happened. For me, I had to go through the process of reinventing myself. I had to become a better person. I went through things trying to be like somebody else, trying to look like somebody else, trying to sound like somebody else, trying to do what other people was doing, thinking that was going to get this person that did me a certain type of way to love me better, and it wasn't. All I had to do was love myself times 10. And then put up or tolerate with nothing else that I didn't want. And that right there alone got me to where I'm at now. Today, I don't tolerate shit. It's either you do it or you don't. It's either you respect me or you can't. And if you can't, we ain't got no dealings. It's either you love me wholeheartedly or don't love me at all. I don't want any part of nothing that's partial. I don't want a partial of anything. if it ain't all in, you got to get the fuck out. And you got to stay all out. And that's what I had to realize. So when I'm making these videos out here, I'm giving my all. Not 100% my all, because y'all just don't know. I got some videos that'll blow people's mind. And they be like, what? I ain't even know she... What? Yeah, those type of videos I ain't shared yet. I ain't got enough courage up yet to share those videos. But when I do, shit gonna hit the fan. However, I had to be everything I need to be within myself to put these things out there. And I just want to encourage anybody out there to keep pushing, regardless of who say you can't. You can, and God said you can, and you got to believe in yourself, and you got to put one foot in front of the other each day and keep going. Just want to bring that quick message. It's Kosha. Follow me for more. Quick message, guys. If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. If you ain't got nothing positive to coming out your mouth, don't say nothing at all. It's so many people got so much to say, but nothing they say makes sense. Nothing they say help somebody become a better person. Nothing they say makes sense in a sense of being great or doing things as God put on their heart. It's a lot of people out here that's only giving out words just to hurt other people. And those are not the type of people that I want to hang around. It's too many people that I see that's bashing other people for doing something that they can't do. Bashing other people for being a way that they can't be. Somebody can dress up and look nice, and they're gonna say who she thinks she is. Somebody can speak a certain way. Who she thinks she white. Somebody can have a certain tax bracket. Or she thinks she got all the money in the world. Somebody can live in a decent house. Oh, she think her house better than everybody. Somebody can drive a good car, ride and go have a good job. And it's quick message, guys. Never, ever, ever be less to make somebody else feel better about themselves. A lot of people try to project their insecurities on you and get mad because you feel good about yourself. Keep feeling good about yourself. This Kosha, follow me for more. Quick message, guys. You know, I learned in life that when you out here supporting people and being there for people, showing up for them, giving them encouraging words, if it's just encouraging words, because encouraging words can go a long, long way in life. And I realized that a lot of times when you pour into people, those same people later on try to use that courage you gave them against you. The things that you taught them and showed them and, paved the way for them. They try to use that same courage that you gave them on you. And what I mean by that is, a lot of times when you pour into people that's lost out here in this world and they don't know if they coming or going, and you see fit because God put it in you to be able to heal people with your words. And then once the people get to their healing process or through their healing journey, they try to use those same tactics that you showed them against you. So in life, you have to be very careful who you pour into, because those same people will take everything that you poured into them and pour it on top of you and try to utilize it against you and make you feel like you're somebody different that you're not. So I had to come to a realization with that about pouring into certain people, because I done poured into so many people and gave my energy to so many people, and then after the fact, I see these same people using my techniques that I showed them against me, and it just don't work like that. And when I see those things happen, I pull myself completely away, because how you gonna use what I showed you against me to try to make me feel beneath you? You see what I'm saying? Like, although I'm not trying to renege what God put me out in this world to do, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is so many people out here that's in your life just to take from you and not give you anything in return. And you have to be very mindful of those type of people, because they'll drain you out. They'll use what you taught them against you, and they'll try to bury you underneath the very thing that you showed them to do in their life to get to the next step. So be very mindful when you're trying to help people. Everybody's not helpable, and some people are just only there to take from you and push you to the side when they're finished. Don't be that person that's at the finish line with nothing, because everything that you done gave, nobody gave back to you. Because we as people that's out here giving the word, we need people to pour back into us just as well as we pour into the world. Because I know I done helped a whole lot of people on my journey. And I ain't been on this journey not even 2 years. Well, almost 2 years. And but I know I done helped a whole lot of people in their healing process, because once you're able to be heard, you can start your healing process. And I've seen people out in the public, plenty of people in public say, hey, I watch your videos and they help me so much, thank you so much, but not one person seems to share my videos, or none of those people that I didn't encounter, they didn't share anything from me, or didn't commented, or didn't, supported me, liked my videos, and any of those things. So these certain people are learning from the background. They're learning from me, but they're not giving me nothing. They're not pouring into me as I need to be poured into to keep pushing. However, I know God got me, but what I'm saying is people will take from you every day, all day, and not give you anything back in return, and leave you high and dry. If you don't have it in you to, keep pushing forward and keep doing your thing, you'll definitely get drained out and feel defeated. But don't allow these people to allow you to feel defeated. But be very, very careful who you pour into. And that's just a message for this morning, because people get everything that you got to offer and leave you nothing in return. Don't be that person. Don't be like these people out here. Do not get yourself trapped in something that you don't want to be in, because you think you helping people in this world these days, but the whole time they just taking. And the minute they think they full, they're gonna do something strange against you to cause that relationship to go left, and then they're gonna try to use all those things that you done taught them in this world as if they already knew it, as if you didn't have no part in it. But then later on, they're going to need somebody else to pour into them just that same way. They're going to need some more courage. That shit don't last forever. If you ain't got somebody to keep pouring into you, it don't last forever. And that's why I feel like I be want to pull back from all the things that I know in my brain, all the things that God put on my heart to share with you guys, and pull back, because nobody ain't pouring into me. However, God got me. So with that in my mind, I keep going, because he put me out here to keep going. And he going to put somebody in my life one day that's going to end it all. And I'm going to be so thankful and grateful because I didn't stop. So, yeah. Be careful who you pour into, though. And I just want to bring that quick message. It's Coach Chef. Follow me for more.